So tonight's the roast.
Yeah.
And what happens at the roast again?
People talk shit.
On each other. But how do you decide who you're going to team up against them? You
No,
got the guy who you know hates gays against the gay guy. Like, that's how you
I don't know if
put
he
this
hates
together?
gays, but he does a lot of, like, gay jokes. But Dan Tamayo is the champ.
Oh, he's the one who won last time.
Yeah.
So he should be, you know what I think?
He goes dead last, too.
Well, that's what I was going to say. He should go last and be like the defending champion.
He is.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to introduce.
Does he have a championship belt?
No,
Should you get
that
him
would
a
be
belt?
amazing.
That's what you should
What's
do.
Good Tampa belt?
Or whatever, for a gimmick comedy belt.
Dude, a gimmick belt would be wild.
Dude, you should do that. And then the
Shit.
winner gets to walk around Ybor City
should-
with his championship belt.
Yeah, but what if he wouldn't? Then if he wouldn't, then that's
Well, then
what do we
he's not
call
a
that?
proud champion.
That's a no-sell.
He's not a proud champion. He doesn't deserve to have the belt.
Dude, if you
have to
ever won the
strip him
belt, I would definitely throw that thing on my shoulder
Yeah.
anywhere I went.
I would walk around all over town with it.
Absolutely.
The gimmick champion.
Now, in this conversation, do we just hit it and go? And like that's
I'm
what we
already
said.
recording.
I know, but what I'm saying is, do we edit that in right where he said it, and then you just hit the start?
Yeah, that's kind of how. Did you like how I did the cold start on the last episode?
Yeah.
You know what a cold start? Like
Yeah.
where you start with like a scene and then
But you
the
can't say
intro
hate.
starts.
You can't say the guy hates the gays.
Oh, I can't have that in there?
No,
Oh.
because I don't. He doesn't necessarily hate the gays. He just has
So,
like.
okay, so you found the comic who has a lot of gay jokes and put him against the gay guy. That's how you
No,
decided.
it was random.
Really?
No, I matched up the best two people.
Yeah.
And we have 20 comics, so
Uh-huh.
it's 10 groups.
Yep.
I'll be wearing my referee costume.
Okay.
And
Do you have a whistle too?
yeah. No,
Oh,
I know.
but that
that'd
would
be
put it
sweet.
over the top,
Yeah,
yeah.
and just blow them dead.
Yeah.
Now, should I do full work today?
Yeah.
Is it a full work,
I
or do
think
I
so.
just straight
Yeah.
line it?
No, work it. I
Okay.
would work it. And then
Are you in the crowd? Dude, should you be part of the work?
Should I?
Now we'd make people pissed. One person.
I'm going to intentionally be that guy that talks in the corner the whole time
Can't.
and just
He'll kick you out.
Dude, Dan will kick me out. I don't
Forever.
think Dan can kick me out. I think I have immunity.
You can kick him out?
I can kick him out. What if I did that?
That'd be bad for me.
Yeah.
Neither of you guys are kicked
It would
out
be-
ever. It's pure respect.
It would be bad for you. It'd be like your two girlfriends fighting. And which is funny
I'm
because
not a
that's what
Mormon.
you tried to do in the beginning. Remember when you tried
Yeah,
to get Dan and
it was
I
a full work. I was
against
trying-
each other
yeah.
all the time? He would tell me all the time Dan talked all this shit about me.
I would be
and
like,
then he would-
dude, that's crazy. Just got off the phone. Like, he hates you. And then I tell
Isn't
Dan,
that
like,
fucked
dude,
up?
Austin doesn't even want you to have a code in the building.
which I've never said. by
Well,
the
of
way.
course, but like, here's the thing: I'm not. If they're comedy, I'm roasting 24/7. Can't I lean into something like that?
Well, not if you're trying to get two people to get along.
So you want to
like-
know the best? This will be for a good cold start. You want to know the best idea? Next month, we have two winners that win cash every roast. We do it once a month.
Right.
When now, instead of the finals where like they went off the cuff and it didn't work out, there's just gonna be two winners. Crowd's gonna choose it. Next month, though, Dan came up with this idea. Actually, I got to give him credit. I'm gonna write 2 or 3 roasts about every single competitor. They're gonna write 2 or 3 roasts about me. The 2 winning guys go against me in the final,
What?
and to find out who wins.
They go
So I
against
picked the
you.
3 best roasters.
yeah.
2 best roasters, and then they do 2 or 3 jokes back and forth with me, and the crowd's reaction, that's what wins the cash.
Wait, jokes with you? What does that mean? Like they're
Roasting
making
me.
fun. Oh, they roast
and I'm
you.
roasting them.
And you're gonna
The
roast
2 best roasters
Do you think
then
you're gonna
come up
be able to
against
do
me.
that?
Do I think I'm going to be able to do that? Hit it.
Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the What's Good Tampa Show. What's Good Tampa Show. This is where we talk about all things Tampa Bay and beyond. Coming to you from the Gimmick in Ybor City, here's your hosts, Austin and Sean.
Yeah,
We did it.
here we are.
Here we are again. We're
And
being
we're
pretty
and
consistent again.
Obviously,
which
we're
I'm
gonna
proud
we're gonna put this out. Before we get started, we want to thank our lead sponsor, our new sponsor, the best sponsor,
of. You
Heighten
can't say the
Aesthetics.
best sponsor.
Well,
Well, I mean, how does the other sponsors feel
Actually-
when you say the best sponsor?
recut that. Recut that.
Okay. Cut. Okay.
Our favorite sponsor. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
No. Thank you so much. Heighten Aesthetics made this possible, and I really appreciate all that they did for you and your face.
looks
Let's get right
good.
into
It
it.
looks good.
They right now are our lead sponsor.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the procedure that you had last week.
Well, if you didn't see it, go back and watch last week's episode. But I'm feeling pretty good. I'm getting my confidence back, right?
I do see the Phil. Did you see a difference?
You notice a difference, yes. I mean, my eyes are more open, right? I don't have those, like, small
Right.
eyes like I do, right? What would
It
you
definitely
see,
took
right?
some lines off that side for
Took
sure.
some lines off that side, but I'm a little crooked in the middle. See?
Oh, so she filled it in the wrong spot? No,
I
I'm just
don't
kidding.
know.
I think you just got that weird,
I just have a weird look to me.
Yeah. But it could be just that's your gimmick.
Yeah, but at least, it didn't hurt as bad as I thought. I got
15 shots.
was that how many it was?
15.
Holy shit. Well, yeah, I got a lot of good compliments on how great I look.
Did you go to sleep too soon, or did you make sure you stayed up?
I made sure I stayed up. Why do I have to stay up again?
She said no drinking for 4 hours and no staying up.
Oh,
Or, I mean, no going to sleep right away.
Because then it can
Drains.
fall, and fuck me up or something.
Yeah,
Right?
and you don't want that.
I definitely don't want that.
But yeah, if you want to see Austin get his face shot up with Botox, you definitely got to go watch the last episode.
And I wanted to thank you for the balls on my chin. That was that made me feel very comfortable.
Now, I did get some feedback from our last podcast, and they said I took that a little too far.
Oh, did
The joke ran its course, and it was a little too much balls to the chin. It was almost too much.
Who gave you that feedback?
A couple people. And
were
I thought
pushing-
it was great, but they
Yeah.
said
You were too much.
it was just too much. Overkill.
I think you were doing a little bit more heavy on the ball jokes.
And balls in the hands.
Yeah, that whole thing.
I mean, I only can say what I
Pride
see.
Week, you kept going on about that.
Fruit cocktail, that was a good one. People love that one. Did you have your fruit cocktail afterwards?
Yeah, I think so, probably. But anyway, so that was last week's. That was fun. Thank you,
Yeah.
Stephanie, for coming to do that. And then there was big news after that. I was really concerned. I found out my co-host here had a heart attack. And basically didn't tell anybody yet had a heart attack. We just kind of found out.
I didn't have a heart attack, number one.
Yeah. And so what is going on with your health? So finally,
it's perfect.
Finally, this all has caught up to you,
Yeah.
and now.
Yeah. So that's funny. That's good. That's a good rub.
But
number
true,
one,
though.
I didn't have a heart attack.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Number two, so I'll kind of explain it.
Start from the beginning. Tell us the story about your recent heart attack.
I didn't have a heart attack.
Go ahead.
Why I didn't tell anybody is so. What? I'll long story short. Should we do that, or do you want?
Long story long. I need to hear the whole thing.
Long story long. So I play basketball multiple times a week, and the last time I had played basketball about a week ago, like my legs, I got very something was like I fell off.
Okay.
And although the last shot that I had in the final game that I played was a step back three to win for my team, just being honest.
Really?
Just being honest. But anyway, so I felt kind of odd. You know when you're like feeling odd, I'm like thinking like, oh fuck, blood sugar, here we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a diabetic anytime soon.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking. So go home, whatever, shake it off. Next day, wake up, and I'm like, fuck, man, I don't know what it is. Not even tiredness, a little dizziness, not nothing crazy. So I go into like an urgent care. I was like, you go check, see what's fucking wrong. So I go in there like, nothing's wrong. All your vitals are fine. Like, whatever, go home.
Mm-hmm.
So I go home. Next couple days, it's whatever.
Yeah.
And I played softball. Almost
you
hit a
played
dinger.
softball, too.
So the night I played softball, hit a bomb actually off the top of the fence. But I wish I would have got out. If I didn't have the heart attack, it would have. No. So and I legged out a double, and I felt like overly tired, overly quick.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck? So I just say fuck it.
You think you have
Before
like
a show
COVID
that night,
again or what?
Exactly. I never had it. So before a show, I'm like, Dan, you got this one. I'm just gonna go into the hospital and like in my mind, I was like, this would be sweet because I can just tell the story on how I haven't had a doctor's appointment since I was 28.
You don't just go into the hospital though, unless you seriously feel like something's going on.
Dude, I know, but I was like, let's just get this out of the way. If something's off, let me just figure it out. So I get in there, and they're like, I'm like, yeah, I had a little dizziness when I stood up the last couple times today. They start getting freaky, flow me in the back, not in the line, like skip the line, got me
They're
in
like,
the
this
chair.
guy's one step away from a heart attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking they're thinking.
Yeah. That's clearly what they're thinking. They're rushing you back.
So, and I'm like, what is this take? Like, and I'm making jokes the whole time, and they're almost like, you still with me? You still with me? I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
What the fuck is happening?
But here's I'll explain the whole situation, but like then I learned what's really happening, and I kind of like it. There's a lot of these people trying to overachieve in Have you ever been to Walmart and that person's just trying to overachieve what they're doing?
At Walmart? No, I've never seen an overachiever
at a restaurant or like somebody that like takes their job super seriously.
Oh, sure.
Almost too seriously.
Port security. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. I'm glad. It's funny you said that. I have a friend that works in port security. I'm glad that they do that in the hospital, but they're really like, oh man, we got a live one. Like if an ambulance shows up, you're like, oh man, his head's cracked open. You don't want that head to be cracked open, but you're kind of cool. You're there to save the life.
Okay.
So I feel like these younger kids are like, let me check your pulse. Let me get an IV. And you're like, oh shit. So I go back into like the holding thing, and they're like, yeah, you have like your heartbeat's off.
Yeah.
Like it was like fluttering.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a heart attack. It never was going to be a heart attack, but I'll get to that. So I'm like, okay, this is whatever. So I'm in the like holding ER, whatever, and they're like, hey, we're going to get you in bed. Like we just want to, it's irregular, if you will. Okay. And again, I've had nothing so I'm thinking like, oh fuck, here we go. This is my first, they start running blood panels on me, 3 different blood panels, stabbing me all over my hands, getting in the veins. Nothing, like all of them. Everything you can test for, nothing. They're trying to find a reason why this like irregular heartbeat. So finally, they're just like, listen, if you're all healthy and there's no thing, we're gonna like stick a scope down, check if you have blockages in your arteries, and if you don't, we're gonna shock your heart because it's an electrical problem. Okay. So it's not like my heart, like a heart attack's like stopping on one side or having an attack on one side. This is like no blockage.
Okay.
Shock me.
So they do
Put
that to shock your heart back into rhythm?
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
So this is where it gets weird, though, because you know me, and I don't like listening to people, especially doctors. So anyway,
doctors.
They
Especially
shock me
people way
back.
smarter than me.
So like the cardiologist that shocks me, I actually go and see him a week later. So he shocks me.
Yeah. So that's the paddles on the chest, right?
Well, one sticker on the back.
Oh, okay.
But I'm out. The best part was they were giving me Propofol, the Michael Jackson drug.
Oh shit.
And they gave me 3 units, right? And I hear, hey, are you good? And the girl was so cool in there too. She's just like, you good? Yup. And I'm like, okay. Another one. You good? Yup. A third time. You good? Yup. Couldn't feel it. I felt the burning. She's like, it might burn in your veins a little bit. You'll feel it.
Yeah.
And Mike Jacks, he went down on that shit.
Yeah.
And like you feel it the third time, yup. And I hear the anesthesiologist in the background, give him another 25 units, and then
like
blackness.
A rhino.
Blackness took me down. I guess I was out for like whatever it is, 10 minutes. The guy scopes me.
Ooh,
well, I don't feel a thing. I'm out.
But that scope, like he sticks it down your throat.
Yeah, but it's tiny now. Like you don't even feel any residuals. Goes down into my heart arteries, like I guess to see if there's blockages for possible heart attack or AFib.
Yeah.
Nothing. So then they paddle me back to normal. So then you're supposed to like stay another 24 hours, make sure it stays in rhythm, whatever.
Yeah.
Hour and a half later, they're like, you can leave. Like it stayed in rhythm.
Wow.
Here's meds. Here's your scripts.
So they gave you some meds.
So here's the thing. They give me this heart med and this blood thinner. I'm like, first of all, I'm like, fuck that, dude.
They give that to you to avoid a blockage.
Stroke,
if you didn't
blockage,
have it. Okay.
Because when they shock it, the coagulation of your blood would get thicker,
shocked,
I guess.
Yeah, so being shocked gives you a higher potential of
in
having
the first
a stroke.
2 to 4 days is what he tells me afterwards from stroke.
You were basically being put into risk to have
a stroke.
Yeah. Okay.
But fixes my heartbeat, and it may never go back.
Right. Okay.
So this is pure electrical. So like, here's the thing: with a heart attack, it's like, oh fuck, a heart attack. With this, as I understand it, I could get symptoms again, but it's a flutter of my heartbeat. So like, they're like saying you can get an ablation where we'll burn off that sensor, and then you'll never have to worry about it again.
Right.
But it's like, yeah, but what if I never have to worry about it again? So anyway, this is where it gets weird. I just say fuck, and I'm not taking the pills. Okay, for 7 straight days. And I'm like, well, I'm going to wait to talk to this motherfucker.
Like yeah.
I'm going to talk to this motherfucker.
Okay.
Then he goes in there, he's like, still taking the meds? I'm like, oh, dude, I haven't even gotten them yet.
And
he's like, the guy's looking at me, and I'm swearing in there too. I'm like, come on, man, we fucking made it. And like, he's like,
made it.
What are you talking about? He goes, 2 to 4 days in, you're at risk of this. You're taking unnecessary risks. This is crazy. So and I'm like, well, I just wanted to talk to you, bro. And he's nodding at me like, you dumbass.
Dude, so.
But here's the thing. 7 days later, nothing. Got it shock, coagulation. Let's just call it, I'm a blood thinner kind of guy.
You never ended up taking the meds?
No. Never took them. But
you realize you have like 3 kids and a wife and shit that you're responsible for.
Who knew I was going to be bulletproof?
No.
So anyway, so what happens is, so I go in there and I have the conversation. And then I got a second opinion.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, for the next month or 2, you really should be taking this to make sure your heart beats it. So I did. I manned up.
Yep.
And I did.
And you took it.
And it's been completely fine.
No, so you have taken it now, the meds.
For the last week.
You've been taking the meds.
Yep.
So you finally had the realization. Okay.
No, I didn't have a realization. I'm just not going to listen to any more people talking shit.
Was your wife upset you weren't taking the medication that could save your life?
But it's not even that. When I left after getting shocked, it was so quick. Like I didn't know it was like risking my life.
Well, why did they think this happened in the first place?
Well,
Is it because you're overweight and out of shape?
But I'm not, because I can ball you up all day and run circles around you.
But you're
This
fat.
is what I did. So this is because I'm fat. This is what it is, though. Yeah, but remember, it's not heart attack. I think you're sticking this to the heart attack gimmick. I'm not Andre the Giant over here that can't move and get out of bed. I'm still balling people out 3 days a week. So here's what I want to say. Why I
Balling
thought
people
still hardcore.
Yeah.
I had talked, so the second opinion I got, and I actually talked to one more person that had a cardiologist appointment. Yeah. Diet sodas, diet drinks. Yeah. I enjoy, like if I'm going to have a drink, like it's always with diet. Terrible for the electronics of your heart. Terrible.
Oh, really?
That NutraSweet is horrible for you.
Really?
Any of that like sugar-free Red Bull or any of that like so bad for the electricity of your heart. So what I'm saying is whether you're geared up and looking lean or I'm balling people out 50 pounds overweight, we run the same risk because it's not a heart attack situation. It's more of a but anyway.
Well, you definitely run more risk than me being in the shape that you're in.
Until I got the blood panels and they came back saying we don't. So anyway, how much coffee do you drink? They asked me.
Okay.
And I'm like, shit, man, like 3 cups a day, but like coffee's coffee, you know?
Is that a lot?
I just said, fuck it, though. I'm not drinking coffee anymore. I've been decaf the entire time.
So you are taking this somewhat serious.
Well, and no more diet anything drink ever. I just will never drink a soda again.
Really?
Ever, yeah.
Really? You can just drop it like that?
Just drop it like that.
Really? Okay. Well, so I'm just worried because you also don't say anything, so nobody knows like what the fuck's going on.
Well,
I lost my last good friend to a heart attack. He was overweight just like you and out of shape.
Dude.
And he died of a heart attack. And he had 3 kids and all this other shit, too.
Well, it sounds like he had a different thing than me.
Well, he had a heart attack.
Yeah,
well,
I have an electronical problem. I had an electronical problem that was fixed.
That's where it
a
starts.
heart attack, I can understand.
Where it starts.
If they went in and saw blockage, I'm sure he had a blockage. That's typically
probably.
If they saw blockages going where a heart attack is at risk, they definitely would have told me, and it would have showed up in the blood work.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I'm definitely choosing a healthier lifestyle for the things that could have caused that. But yeah, I'm still going to ball people out. Yeah, we can go run a mile and see who wins.
Oh, I bet
overweight
you I would
or not.
Destroy you.
We'll get those cameras running, have some fun.
You actually think you could run a mile faster than me?
Oh my goodness!
Oh, well,
I'll get up. I don't think you've done cardio. Do you still do cardio?
I do cardio all the time.
Do you?
Yeah, I do cardio
See, I thought you were one
several
of those,
times a week.
And how about weights?
I do weights several times.
So you think that you can just go out there and run circles around me?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to do some
we
sports
already have
stuff.
the next episode planned.
Yeah. Well, one time we did a challenge. It never made it.
Yeah,
we went to GameStop and he didn't win one thing. We did all the sports, didn't win one thing. It was awesome.
I will say that is true.
50 pounds overweight, kicked the fuck out of him.
Those aren't real athletic events, though.
Throwing a football,
bullshit.
shooting a basketball isn't real athletic events.
I mean, in an arcade.
Bowling.
In an arcade.
No, but I mean, it's just skill. Pool.
Yeah. Well, you did. I will say you did. She beat me too in the basketball. And
I
all
could
the
see
other
that.
Shit too.
I can see that. I can see a girl beating you.
I'm not claiming to be a good basketball player
or anything for that matter. What's your favorite sport or the best?
Pro wrestling.
The best real sport you're good at?
Football. I could catch a ball way better than you could.
Oh my god!
Like if we were to go out.
Hey guys, anybody that's watching this, if you think that's true, we're gonna definitely bring the gun over here. We'll put the ball feeder through and we'll find out.
Let's do like if we had a quarterback and then we were doing the receiver corner angle, I would destroy you all day.
I'm gonna call the Bucks. We're gonna get one of those feeders over here, and we're gonna do that jump around. We're gonna do a wide receiver combine type thing, and me versus you.
Done. You'll be done.
Hey guys, if you'd like, we're actually going to give away a prize. We'll see who, but we're going to throw up right here on our Instagram clip. Who do you think's going to win at a football contest between me and Austin? Just go ahead and pick which one you think is the best.
I have a feeling I got this one.
And the best part is, the more people that click you, it's going to be way better. Because everybody that knows me doesn't even know you. I know where they're choosing. You also told me I wouldn't be the MVP of the league in the WNBA because the girls are better than me at sports.
Well, I do think the WNBA girls players could whoop your ass.
Hey guys, let's do a real contest. Let's see if you think Sean's better than the WNBA girls. Yes or no? Let's go ahead and answer that and see where that's coming from. It'll give us a good idea of what our audience are, smart or stupid people.
Fine. Well, I'm glad you survived your first heart attack. Hopefully
Never had a heart attack.
We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Comedy events, am I correct?
We do. We have the roast. It's our monthly roast. I think we have 22 tickets left. They're selling fast.
Is there an age requirement?
I mean, I would say 16. I mean, obviously, it's not super dirty. So like we have some families that are coming in as well. So, I mean, there's no requirement at all. How old are we talking? Like your 7-year-old or?
No, I would never do that.
Oh.
I'm a 13-year-old, but my daughter was also coming. She's 18.
Oh yeah. I mean, if he's heard swear words, they might be some swear words, but it's not a rated R movie.
Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't get to the door.
Yeah, no, you're good. And yeah, we hold like 15 at the door too. So like, if you don't want to do the Eventbrite, you can pay at the door cash if you want.
I wanted to do that. You said you have 20 tickets, so it's like, are they buying it?
Well, so we hold the 20 because we have a lot of people that pay at the door. So just be here at 8:00. That's when the doors open, and you'll be fine because we have a lot of people that come in through. We have a lot of people that come through later but pay cash. But yeah, if you're paying cash, get here as close to 8 as you can.
Okay.
And I'll guarantee you tickets. My name's Sean. Your name is?
Kenny.
Kenny, I got you, brother. Come in. You'll see me. I'm at the door.
Thank you, Sean.
I got you, bye.
I do love Saving Sarah Marshall. This is a great...
Saving Silverman, not Saving Sarah Marshall.
Yes. Well,
You're talking
Forgetting
about-
Sarah
I
Marshall
hate
is
that
also a great
compared to
movie.
that. That's
you
the
don't
best.
like that movie? Forgetting
it's
Sarah
okay, but
Marshall?
it's
It's
that guy's
hilarious.
annoying.
But Saving Silverman is also a great movie. This is back Jack Black's prime, you know. I saw something of him the other day, Jack Black. It's crazy how old he's getting, but it's how old we're getting too, right? I mean...
All right, so I like...
And what's his name? Jason Biggs, American Pie kid.
Hey, guys, welcome back. You all right there? That was almost like when you lost your lunch from the Botox. Hey, guys, we're back. And you know what? We're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to do a little change up here. After talking about my alleged heart attack, we want to keep it a little softer on the way out. So we bring back one of our favorite and best... Hey, listen,
aesthetics.
all of our sponsors
Yeah.
are our favorites and our best.
Yeah.
They're so amazing, but we are very blessed to have some of the best stuff on earth.
Well-
Our first ever sponsor for this show dropped off some new flavors, and we're going to run through those. Florida Man Hot Sauce. If you've never tried Florida Man Hot Sauce, you need to. It's absolutely incredible. We've got 3 new flavors that we have not tasted, and we're going to do a taste test
Shit.
for Austin, and he's going to try to put them together. The first one is Fire for Effect. It's agave, peach, and Carolina Reaper hot sauce.
I love that. Very Florida. Guave. It's got
The
a
second
guave.
one is Blacklist, which is mango, habanero, and scorpion pepper hot sauce. And the third one is Cleared Hot. It's the habanero and smoky chipotle hot sauce.
Oh, my God.
So what I'm going to do is, because you can't see the color, is I'm going to have you close your eyes. You're going to
Okay.
put your back of your hand out. I'm going to
Okay.
drip a dot,
Okay.
and you're going to say 1, 2, or 3. Remember, we have the agave peach Carolina Reaper,
Yeah.
the mango habanero,
Okay.
and the habanero smoked chipotle.
And so what am I guessing?
Which one of these they are. And then you're going to tell us which one was the most heat.
Oh, I got you.
Okay?
Okay.
So,
You might have to repeat the names.
I will.
once we- Okay.
Well, you're going to close your eyes, and once you take the test, I'll put the cap back on, and you'll pick which one you think it is.
Okay, got it.
All right.
Fair enough.
So, if we
Say that
go,
again?
we're going to go ahead and let Austin close his eyes. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you guys which one I'm going to do first. Which
I'm
one
just
could it
gonna
be?
look
Which
away.
one? We're going to do this one first. Okay, I need the back of your hand, not the one you slap your wife with, but the other one. And go ahead and lick. Don't
didn't
look.
look.
No.
I didn't look.
So, hold on.
Ooh.
Now you can look. It's one of the 3.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to sideways so you don't know which one I opened. Is it the Peach Carolina, the Habanero Scorpion, or the Habanero Smoky Chipotle?
Oh, man. It's definitely habanero something. It's either between these two. I'm
Cleared
going
Hot or Blacklist?
Blacklist.
It was Blacklist.
Nailed it. Yes.
Okay.
That's 1 for 1.
Number 2.
So this is basically, if I get this right, I kind of win the game. 'cause
You
it's
do.
2 out of 3.
You do.
Okay.
Number 2. Same hand. We're going back
Hold on,
in.
let me clear the hand.
Close your eyes, guys.
I'm not
Which one are we gonna
cheating.
do? Which one are we going to do? Which one are we going to do? Oh, yeah. We're going to throw it off. It's all about mental here. Okay. He's like, it's the same one, you motherfuckers.
I'm not cheating.
And go ahead. Hold on. Lick. Go ahead. You can look now. So, is that Fire for Effect or Cleared Hot? Is that the Agave Peach Carolina Reaper? Or is that the Habanero Spicy Smoky Chipotle?
The Chipotle. The Chipotle.
It is
Nice.
2 for 2. Now you can look at this one. Tell us about the Reaper. Give us a little Reaper gimmick. And this again is agave, peach, and Carolina Reaper hot sauce.
Very good. I like that a lot.
Okay, out of the 3, what is your favorite new flavor?
All right, I'm going to say the Scorpion one, this one,
Yes.
that one is the hottest one.
Okay.
That is definitely the hottest one.
Blacklist.
But I will say the Chipotle one is my favorite.
Wow.
The peach one, it's got a nice tang to it. It's not too hot. So if you don't like overly
Super hot?
spicy, yeah, then this is the one for you. What's the name of it again?
This one is Fire for Effect. Florida Man
for
hot
effect.
sauce.
It's not too spicy. You got a little spice, but I can taste that peach. It's really good. This is my favorite, the Chipotle. What's that one called?
This one is called Cleared Hot, Habanero, and Smoky Chipotle.
Out of the 3, that's what I'm going to be using the most.
All right, give them a hand. Florida hot sauce. Florida Man hot sauce is the shit. You guys got to look them up on all social medias. Florida Man hot sauce. We follow them. We love them.
We love
Amazing
them.
people. They came to one of the comedy shows and had a great time. Absolutely, shout out to those guys, and thank you so much for being a sponsor of the show.
Thank you, Florida Man.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. We are glad that we are back. We are glad I didn't die, and we are glad that Austin is somewhat healthy still as well. So listen, till the next time, peace.
Thanks for listening to the What's Good Tampa Show. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at What's Good Tampa Show, or visit what'sgoodtampa.com to get involved with the show. See you next time.